TIAparty.org, many immigration hardliners were questioning President Donald Trump's decision to tap Kirstjen Nielsen for the position of Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, particularly for her position on DACA. But her latest statements have cleared the air and proven she's on board with the White House agenda for putting an end to illegal immigration. On Sunday, Nielsen went absolutely ballistic against a left-wing activist judge and shot DACA straight out of the sky. Particularly, she called out the Democrats' comments that ending DACA is racist, calling that accusation offensive, brilliantly giving emotional lefties a dose of their own medicine. She went on and declared DACA to be unconstitutional and that her one and only duty as secretary is to follow the U.S. Constitution. From Breitbart News, Nielsen appeared on Fox News Sunday with Chris Wallace, discussing various issues the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, DHS, is dealing with. A large part of the interview concerned the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, DACA, which is an amnesty program for 800,000 illegal aliens announced by President Barack Obama and developed by former Homeland Security Secretary Janet Napolitano. Judge William Alsup, of the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California, used an argument that practically no federal court has ever adopted to defend DACA, pure, unbridled emotion, a plausible inference that racial animus towards Mexicans and Latinos was a motivating factor in the decision to end DACA. Let's just say that didn't go over well when Nielsen heard it. She was furious that the left-wingers were openly calling she and her allies racists. With respect to the quote, "I find that offensive on its face," Nielsen said. "I took an oath when I became Secretary of Homeland Security to defend and support the Constitution. The program was unconstitutional," she declared, consistent with the Fifth Circuit's decision that the similarly named DAPA amnesty was illegal. According to the Washington Examiner, Nielsen further added that the president, contrary to Democrats painting him as a vile bigot, wishes to reform the American immigration policy into a merit and skills-based system, rather than going by random diversity lotteries that allow people in if they are from countries with fewer immigrants in the United States, choosing immigrants based on their country. Don't liberals say that's racist? Nielsen then sprinkled salt on the Democrats' wounds, and pointed out that other so-called progressive countries such as Australia and Canada already have merit-based immigration systems, yet liberals consider these countries bastions of multiculturalism. "I'm sure that we are not, any of us, suggesting that Australia and Canada's leaders are racist," she said. Nielsen has enough experience in government work and securing the homeland that would impress even the most big government Democrats, and has more experience in domestic defense than any secretary before her. She was confirmed in December 2017 as Trump's DHS secretary. Despite what California Attorney General Xavier Becerra says during this same broadcast, neither DACA nor DAPA went through the proper legal steps required by the Administrative Procedure Act, APA. The Democrats are lying to us with a straight face on live television. Left-wing immigration fanatics claim that there's no evidence that DACA amnesty is unconstitutional, and hasn't been ruled unconstitutional by any judges. But Trump is putting an end to an immigration program that his predecessor Obama had no authority from the Constitution to implement. What the Democrats hide from the populace is the court's ruling on DAPA. The DACA legislation is followed by DAPA, an even more massive government program to provide a path to more than 4 million illegal aliens to United States citizenship, and to the rage of Democrats, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit ruled that DAPA was in fact illegal. As soon as Trump stepped into office and Jeff Sessions appointed, the government dropped all remaining legal appeals and with it the entire program. Straight from the horse's mouth, Obama has even admitted his amnesty plan was against American law. From the Heritage Foundation. Responding in October 2010 to demands that he implement immigration reforms unilaterally, Obama declared, "I am not king. I can't do these things just by myself." In March 2011, he said that with respect to the notion that I can just suspend deportations through executive order, that's just not the case. In May 2011, he acknowledged that he couldn't just bypass Congress and change the immigration law myself. That's not how a democracy works. Yet in 2012, Obama flagrantly broke his own promise and the law set forth in the Constitution and wrote in DACA anyways. And now the Democrats claim that ending DACA isn't just racist, but is against the law. Grab the popcorn, the liberal mental gymnastics here are spectacular.